but you do put the year and you put the title of the web page, and then you put the URL. So retrieved from, then you give the web address. So please look though online to verify that you're doing things correctly. The one that I always suggest is Purdue University has an online writing lab, OWL, and they have sections for each style. So they have MLA, Chicago, APA. So just go to their APA. And bear in mind though that I'm not asking you to write the entire paper using APA formatting, right? I don't care about things like headings and title pages and all that. What I care about is that you cite the sources and you provide a reference list using APA. Okay. Yeah. So the example that I want to give here is, so I live in the city of Calgary, which is in the province of Alberta in Canada. It's winter here. It's very cold. There's a lot of chickadees out. This is a chickadee. It's apparently the provincial bird of Alberta. Yeah, it's great. There's a search window in the middle of this page, and this is quite common. I've looked at different cities, and this is quite common. Quite often, it's up here, though. So then you just put in a term like smart city, see what happens, right? If you click search, what happens? Or you can put smart and sustainable, or you can put it in quotation marks so you get the exact term. The more precise you get it, the fewer hits you will get. So if you click smart city and there's 10,000 hits, you probably don't want that. You might want to refine it a little bit. But when I click smart city for the city of Calgary, I get 300 hits. Now, these aren't necessarily pages, web pages or projects in particular. These are just instances that the word smart city was used. And it's even versions, like these are all smart cities, not smart city. So these are just times on instances in the web, the entire website where the word smart city was used. So what you can do there is just, okay, I'm fine with that. I'll just scroll through them and try to find one that looks like a particular initiative and click on it and see what comes up. And so I clicked on Calgary as a smart city, right? Because that seems to be an important page where perhaps the city will tell us about all the different ways that it's smart. And that's exactly what happened. So there's these different initiatives. There's different case studies. And one of them has to do with traffic. So there's a web page. It's maybe 3 or 4 pages long. So this I consider to be the report that I'm analyzing, this particular web page. There's not actually like a PDF. They don't have a final report. It's just sort of a general information page that gives enough detail that I can actually analyze it. And if I wanted to, I could do a little bit of external research as well, just to see if there's any news articles or anything about it. But you don't have to do that. So once you have the report that you're settling on, the assignment instructions ask for the URL. So this here is the URL of this particular initiative. You don't want to give the URL of the main municipal homepage. You want to give the web address of the particular initiative. Okay. So when I do that, I can do that here. But the other thing that you need to provide is the copyright date, because you're asked for something that's currently happening. Now, it's also possible that on your website, even though the copyright says 2024, your project is finished, it's been finished for 15 years, try to find one that is either current or has been complete within the last couple of years, okay? But it should still be accessible on the internet. You should be able to find it online. So if I scroll down this web page, this is a PDF, so this isn't actually, I'm not online, I'm not on the web page right now. But if you actually scroll down 5 or 6 pages, you will get to the end of it, and you will see the copyright 2024 official website of the City of Calgary. But I also still have the URL. So you're asked to provide the URL and the copyright date. So this is perfect. Just take a screen capture of this, put it into your report. Check, you've done it. Okay. The actual rubric that I'm using to mark it is not on Moodle, but this is what I will use. And you will see that all of those little things, they're not worth a whole lot, but they do add up. So please try to make sure that you go through this list, make sure you've done everything, go through the assignment instructions, make sure you've done everything. And if you do all those things right, you will do very well. You'll be marked very well. Okay, so, and again, I'll put a copy of this on the important announcements form. So that's it for the first assignment. The second assignment is a group project. So it's called,